what's up everybody? Today in this recipe, we actually have a way to spice up your water. So I'm always saying, please, please, please drink more water. This is a really easy way to do it, and it's really pretty way to do it because we're gonna be doing fruit and herb infused ice cubes. So this is one of the easiest recipes that I am going to show you, which is awesome because I don't have time to make all of these crazy things, but I do want to drink a lot of water and I want you guys to drink a lot of water. So let's go through all these ingredients. Again, we're working with things that are gonna boost your immunity, going to detox your body, gonna help reduce stress levels, reduce your insulin levels, and also just help you feel better than you have in a really long time. Not only drinking more water, but getting all of these vital antioxidants and nutrients into your body. So here we go. Simple recipe. Let's start with the herbs first. So we've got basil, we've got mint, and we've got rosemary, and then we also have a little bit of lavender. So when you're working with these herbs, we're talking about really strong smelling things. You're saying, okay, I'm gonna add these to my water, I'm gonna add them to fruit. Is it gonna taste funky? I thought so, and then I put it in my water and it was actually amazing because it gave it a little bit of a different earthy taste. So when you're working with mint and basil and lavender, it's gonna help reduce stress, gonna help digestion, increase your immunity, and also help your digestion. When we move into the berries, you're working with antioxidants, low glycemic index fruits, so low sugar fruits. Berries are famous for that. And also my favorite are blueberries, because what you can do is on top of using these in your ice, you can also just freeze the blueberries and add them to pretty much anything. So if berries are not in season, raspberries and blueberries are really easy to find in the freezer section. Blackberries, sometimes not as much, but you can also just sub in strawberries if you don't have that. So let's get into how you make this recipe. I don't think I could make it any easier for myself. This is actually a really cool ice tray. If you don't have anything as fancy as this, they're not gonna look as pretty, but you can just put it into an ice tray. It's not a big deal. So what you're gonna do here is this is silicone, so it's not gonna stick. You're gonna add your berries, so you can say, I wanna put a couple raspberries, a couple blueberries, a couple blackberries, and then maybe a combination of all three. So when you're doing this, combination of all three, and then if you don't like a certain herb, like you just don't like it at all and you don't think you're gonna like it in the ice, you don't have to add it. So let's go ahead and do some of the mint with the blueberry. Let's add some of the lavender to the blackberry. Let's do a mix of the rosemary and the basil with the mix of the berries. Grab some of this. And that is it. That's all you have to do. So I'll put a little bit more in here, a little bit more of this mint. I'm a mint person, so I'm gonna load up on this mint, and that's it. That's all you have to do. After this, you're gonna put this on top. Again, if you don't have this nice special ice tray, all you have to do is just get a regular ice tray. You're gonna pour the water in. From here, you're pouring the water in on top. Okay, so it's gonna get a little bit messy if you're using something like this because it has to fill into the holes. You're gonna pop in the freezer overnight, and then this is what comes out. So awesome, because when you put it into the glass and you use sparkling water, so let's say I put a couple in here, it's gonna start to break apart and it really brings out great color. And also too, you can just get a little bit fancy, right? I'm feeling fancy today. So when you're doing this, you can see that the lavender starts to break apart. You get great color when you're doing this. And you don't have to use sparkling water, but I tend to use sparkling water just to change it up even more than just regular water. So in this one, you can see the blackberry, you can see the rosemary coming out. And once you let it sit, some of those herbs will just come to the top, and then you take a drink. You can actually smell it too. And since he's been sitting overnight, the entire ice cube is infused because it was water and it was just kind of sitting and steeping in there. So that is your super easy berry and herb infused water. A little bit of way to spice up water for you, get fancy with your water. So I hope you guys enjoy this and make sure that you're just drinking more water.